Okay.
Welcome back to Cake and Bake. I'm Cake.
And I'm a giraffe eating jelly beans.
Welcome back to Verbal War Wednesday. Do you want to take this one? You just start and tell them what Verbal War Wednesday is. Maybe you'll get it right this way.
Okay, you ready?
Ready? Do it.
Welcome back to Verbal War Wednesday, where we ask ourselves 5 questions and we figure out 5 answers.
There you go. That's close enough.
Boom! I did it. All right, so the first question is, what was your first job that you ever had?
My first job was when I was 14, actually. I've been working pretty steady since I was 14. And that was...
Being a hooker is hard. I respect that.
Nobody would pay for all this. Not because they wouldn't, because they couldn't afford
it. All right, so what was your first job?
I stocked shelves at the local grocery store, Century.
That was your first job?
That was my first one.
What? Wow.
We worked there together.
Yeah, I know. I just never would have guessed that was your first job. Man, I screwed that shit up for you pretty good. All right, my first job, I was 14 years old, and I got a job at McDonald's in Lake Mills. From there, I went to Joseph McGann's, which is no longer there anymore. It's now the Grist. And then I went to Century. I worked with you, stocking shelves, where we both got fired together. No.
I quit.
I got fired and you quit because you said, I figured I should quit because I figured I would be next. That's what you said.
And then after I quit, I found out that they had no intentions of firing me. They're like, you could have stayed here. We would have not fired you. I was like, I'm 14. But then I got a job like right after that at Pacific Sunwear.
PacSun.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I worked at Century for like 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like a year and a half. And then I had like 6 months, and then I got my job at PacSun.
Good times.
And then I worked at McDonald's for 3 years.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was probably one of my favorite jobs I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
I hated McDonald's. But I mean,
a lot of people
I was
do.
14. I mean, I was very intimidated. Everybody had a higher paying job.
I was down with it because like I was in a lot of bands and stuff at the time, and I mean I'm the kind of dude that's like if I'm doing something I want to be good at it. So I was pretty good at working at McDonald's. I mean, I was like closing the store by myself most of the time, and then like because I was doing that, like they would just give me days off that I had like band practice and stuff. I'd be like, I have band practice tomorrow. They're like, cool, don't come in.
That's cool.
And then the military. So.
Word. How's your piss water?
Could you use some ice?
Yeah. Sorry, I used all of it.
Pee-pee ice.
Go ahead. What's the next question?
The next question is, what is your favorite type of pizza?
Pepperoni pineapple.
I don't do the pineapple on pizza thing.
Well.
But I'm a cheese pizza kind of guy. Actually, if cheese pizza is like my default because everybody has cheese pizza, and that's like if I'm just gonna get pizza, that's my favorite. But like, if I can pick, I like spinach and mushroom, or like barbecue chicken pizza.
Barbecue chicken pizza is good.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't think I would like that, but it is very good.
Some people call it Western pizza.
Southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just West, it has to be Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the third question is, what is your favorite party game or board game? Are we talking party games like partying? Like Circle of Death partying? Like beer pong partying?
Like the last 10 times somebody said, hey, Cake, let's play a game. What kind of game you want to play? What is like the answer you gave in the last 10 times that somebody asked you that?
I'm a pretty big fan of the game called Drink and Drop.
Drink and Drop?
Yeah,
How come I've never heard of that?
Because usually I play it by myself. You just drink until you drop.
I play a game only by myself.
I like Red, Black, Purple, Rainbow.
Yeah, I have heard you reference that several times.
I
Explain to them what it is in case they don't know.
I actually introduced a lot of people in my area to Red, Black, Purple, Rainbow, and I don't remember who showed me, but it's a card game, it's a drinking game. You just say Red, Black, Purple, Rainbow, and you flip the cards just like kind of like poker, where you flip the cards like the river or the flop. So you flip them over. Red is one red, black is one black, purple is a red and a black, and rainbow is two red and two black, and then you give or take drinks, depending on if you get it right. You give.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I like to rush people though, and then people get really drunk, and then they get mad at me. The next day.
I like the game called Circle of Death. If I had a game to choose, Circle of Death would be the one. It's not as simple as Red, Black, Purple, Rainbow. You know, every card means something different.
Yeah.
But it always involves drinking. So.
And a lot of people have their own rules too. That's kind of like the weird thing about Circle of Death is like you could go to a different house and there could be totally different rules. So.
Yeah, I mean, I could be like, oh, I love Circle of Death, and somebody's like, oh yeah, I love that. Let's play that game, and then we play, and we're like, wait, no, the king is supposed to be this, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it is still a really, really fun game.
I would say my favorite.
Look it up. There's a lot of different ways.
My favorite non-drinking game is Life though.
Mm.
Like I feel like some people can't drink, so.
I think my favorite non-drinking game would be Monopoly.
Mm.
I love Monopoly.
I do too, but it just takes really long.
It is a very heated game sometimes, but it is a good game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that brings us to our fourth question, which would be, would you rather be rich and ugly, or would you rather be poor and good-looking?
Poor and good-looking. No, wait. No, I would rather be rich and... Wait. I don't really...
Which one would you be? Come on.
I really don't care.
You can only pick one.
A rich and ugly, then. Because then I'd just look the same as I do now, and then I'd have a lot of money. Like, I don't really care to be rich, and I don't really care to be good-looking. So, I mean... I'd say rich and ugly.
I have to go out on a side story.
Great!
So I got this buddy named Derek. And
let's not use any names, Ed.
Derek. And we coined this phrase. You know, he's successful. He's got a really nice job, and he makes decent money, and he loves what he does. But we always joked around at this phrase that because of the money that he made, that he could always say, hey, if you're ugly, it's okay. I make enough, I could fix your face. And if you don't like what I look like, we can fix my face too. Either way, we can be the perfect couple. Which I thought was funny, because really, if you have the money, you could make whoever you're with look whatever, and you can make yourself look whatever. So
you shouldn't be with somebody based on looks, Ed.
No, you shouldn't. That's my point. Like,
but it is a funny...
If somebody's like personality is literally golden inside, and you're like, wow, that person is like, to a T, like the model person, you know? But on the outside, I mean, they look like...
She has a penis.
Like somebody took an ugly bat and beat the living shit out of them, then, you know... you just can't...
So would you rather be rich and ugly,
you can't help
or would
it.
you rather be poor?
You can't help it if you're not attracted to somebody because of their physical appearance. You just can't help that sometimes. But if you had the money to where you could fix it, and fix yourself if you were ugly, then why would it matter?
So you want to be rich and ugly? So you can fix your face?
Yeah.
But if you're
I would want to
rich...
be rich and ugly so I could fix my face, so I could get lipo.
If you're rich and ugly...
Move my D's to an A, maybe.
If you're rich and ugly and you pay to fix yourself, how much money do you have left to be rich?
Well, that's just it. If you're rich, you have the money. So, I mean, you could fix yourself, fix them, and fucking have a swimming pool if you wanted to. You know, that's what I'm getting at.
Ed, what's your family like?
I love my family.
That's the fifth question.
I know.
What's your family like?
I know, because I'm the one that chooses the questions.
Tell these 30 people what your family's like, please.
30? Wow. I love my family. Wow. You know, it started... My parents got divorced, and that was a bummer, but it was the right decision. And from then, my dad, you know, acquired a wife who had kids.
Acquired.
Yeah, acquired a wife who had kids.
That one. I'll take that one.
Shut Just don't listen to that guy. Let me finish my story. He acquired a wife who had kids, and they became my family. Like, you would literally not be able to tell the difference between a blood relative or somebody that is, you know, like a stepbrother or sister. That's how close we are now. You know, we're that close. You know, my stepsister is my real sister, and my real sisters are my real sisters. You know, like, we're all super close. We love each other a lot, and we would literally do anything for each other. You know, that's why whenever a girlfriend or friend or anybody always talks about, like, oh, you know, would you ever, like, want to go anywhere else besides Wisconsin? Like, move to Canada if you love Canada, or move someplace warmer or whatever. And I'm like, no, like, I could literally never see myself going anywhere, because then I would be leaving my family. And that's what holds me here. You know? So, my family is the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas,
As some would say.
as some would say. What about you?
My parents are also divorced.
No. They say over 50% of marriages end in divorce. I mean, it's a very common thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's only two options. Either your marriage is going to end in divorce or it's going to end in death. So, like, it's like,
Either
you got a 50-50 shot at this one.
Either you divorce and become happy later, or you don't divorce and you're just unhappy. I'm kidding.
I hope that you're happy.
That's a joke. That's a joke that I only got, but that's okay.
I feel like it's expected for guys to, like, talk like that about marriage, though. You know what I mean?
I want to hear about your family.
My family! My parents are divorced, and I have 4 siblings.
Yep.
I have...
You got your brother, Jeremy,
Yup.
right? He
Yep.
lives around here.
Yup.
And you got your older sister, Jenny.
Yup.
She lives around here.
Nope.
She doesn't anymore?
She lives up north.
Well, right, but she's still in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah, the state, yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got your younger sister, Jillian.
Yeah.
She's in Cali.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got your oldest sister.
If you don't remember her name, she's gonna beat the fuck out of you. You don't remember?
I'm having a brain fart right now.
I guess she called you Blondie, and you don't even have blonde hair anymore. So,
So that's fair.
my oldest sister Jan, and
You know what? Her name's Jan.
my family is, I don't want to say weird, but like it's a little bit different because Jillian is 3 years younger than me, so she'll be. How old am I?
26.
I'm 26. So Jillian's 23. So Jan is 43. So there's just like a big age gap
There is a huge gap
in my
between all
family.
you guys. Holy
Yeah, there's
crap.
20 years between my oldest sister and my young sister. So like.
And I thought 95 was a weird year.
So like we grew up in different generations. We grew up like times were just different when my older siblings were young, and when me and my little sister were young, and
Yeah.
so like we don't talk as much as some other families might or might not. I don't know, but like when we get together, like
But with the age gap, you can't really blame.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like we have the age gap, so we don't have, and with the generation differences, we don't have a lot in common per se. But like when we do get together, like we get together and we talk and have a ton of fun, and we're like the kind of family, like I could not talk to my brother for like 6 years, and I call him up and I need him, and he's gonna like kick down somebody's door for me,
Yeah.
you know, and I'll do the same for him or any of my sisters, and
Yeah.
my oldest sister Jan could probably beat the crap out of all of us put together.
She could.
She's like one of the strongest people I know in my life.
Badger milk.
So yeah, that's my family.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters,
Mm-hmm.
step and whatever, and we're all kind of right around the same age. Like, well, you know, within 10 years.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that's 7 kids, and we're all somewhat close in age range. Whereas you, it's not 7, and it's way further apart.
5 and 20 years.
It's just the way it is, you know. But that's fine. I mean, your family is your family. That's what
Can't
it comes down to.
choose them.
You can't live. And never mind, that statement doesn't work at all, because there's only children. But yeah, my point is that family means a lot, and once you get them, Even though there's some times that you feel like you wish you were the only child, when you get older, you wouldn't have had it any other way. That's what it comes down to.
I'm happy I'm not an only child.
Yeah,
I'm happy I have my siblings. I mean,
that's a whole nother tangent that I believe you and I could go off on.
we definitely, like I said, like my family doesn't talk as much as like possibly your family. You guys all live in pretty much the same area or within like the same age range. Like you do similar things.
And if one of us moved like out of state, I'm pretty sure the rest of us would go kill that one. That's just
Wow.
I mean, it wouldn't be cool. We'd be like, no, I'm sorry.
But like with us not talking as much, I've still learned like so much from my siblings that it's like crazy. Like,
yeah.
Especially, I think that's super awesome that my siblings are that much older than me because like they saw some things before I got to that age, and they're like, "Hey, this is how you kind of do it." Like, they gave me a lot of information. My brother's super talented. My sister's super smart. Like, I'm just like the fuck up. I'm just here.
No,
I feel like I'm the creative one.
you are the creative one.
Woo!
But I mean, what I like about that statement is you could literally like go to your sister or your brother and be like, ask them a question. They can be like, when you get older, you realize this. Like once you're settled down, you got kids, and you got a house, and you got a job that you're settled in. Like this is your mindset, and you can be like, yeah, I can't do that. Like all of my brothers and sisters, they may have houses, and they may have families, and they may have jobs or whatever, but they're not like to that point where they know that they're completely settled and things aren't going to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, thanks for watching.
The comment shout out today goes to Sean Bratz, and he commented on the "What's your favorite smell?" verbal war, and he said, "Old man in the morning." That's his favorite smell. So.
Mothballs. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. The links are in the description below.